a coach, spiritual guru, and your style is really laid back and jeans and t-shirt and baseball cap, that is your uniqueness. That is your personality. Bring that. Welcome to Mastery Podcast, where we share stories about impact-driven entrepreneurs to create that ripple effect of positivity. I am your host, Dr. Sass. I help entrepreneurs improve their brand message and crush it on camera so they can attract more clients and create more impact. Today, we're going to talk about being authentic on camera, but still maintain that professionalism. Now, this episode is perfect for coaches, for healthcare professional, for spiritual gurus, especially where people come to you. They're searching for that authenticity. They're searching for that inspiration from you, and they want to connect with the real you, right? First, we want to talk about authentic connection. You want to maintain or create that authentic connection with your audience. How do you do that? By sharing your personal stories and any struggles, anything that you overcome. Create that bond between you and your audience. And with the way the world is going right now, and it doesn't matter which era you lived in, right? If you've been going around the sun for a few times, right? Then you've been through some struggles. Share some of those. Share those authenticity. Share those struggles with your audience. For example, I often share stories about me moving here from Thailand. I was almost 12 years old and struggling with learning the language, right? Even now, English is still my second language. I still have that accent. But do I connect with other people who move here? Literally everybody in the US move here from somewhere, or their family move here from somewhere, except if you are the Native Americans, right? We all have that commonality. So to share that commonality, to share that struggles, to share that vulnerability sides of you makes you human, makes you relatable, make you connectable. So make sure you start, or anywhere in your story, when you tell your story on camera, share that. The next tip I have for you to be authentic is to find that unique voice. We all have the unique voice. For example, my voice is like this. I can't be Tony Robbins jumping up and down and create that high energetic persona that I'm not. My unique voice is, I'm like this. I'm calm. I have this Asian American accent, which I can't get rid of, and it is my unique voice. A little bit calm, and I don't use the 4-letter word, and that's not my style. My style is just more laid back, more professional, no foul language and stuff like that. And find your unique voice, find that uniqueness inside of you, find that unique personality inside of you. And whatever your background is, everyone is unique, right? My background in healthcare as a clinical pharmacist, as an integrative health care professional, as a U.S. Air Force officer, and as entrepreneurs owning many businesses, anti-aging and spa and all this stuff. I have that uniqueness about me, and so do you. Find that unique voice and infuse all your experience in the way you speak, in the way you talk, in the way you present yourself. And tip number 3 is you want to balance that authenticity and professionalism, right? For example, I can be deadly silly, and that's outside of this program, right? Outside of this professionalism of my side of business, of creating content. I'm still being authentic, but balancing that professionalism with authenticity is a fine-tuning thing that the more you do it, the more you find that balance. And you are finding balance, meaning finding the clothes that is comfortable for you. And I mentioned this in one of my training before, is my background as a director, clinical pharmacist, as a owner of different businesses. This attire, this jacket, and something underneath, a little bit business casual, is something I feel comfortable in. And you will find me sometime wearing just a blouse underneath, or most of the time you will not see me wear a skirt or a dress. That's my style, right? I'm still being professional, but at the same time, I have my own style. I have my professionalism style. And if you are a coach, spiritual guru, and your style is really laid back and jeans and t-shirt and baseball cap, that is your uniqueness. That is your personality. Bring that. You don't need to dress like me. This is what I'm comfortable in. And find that uniqueness in your style. Find that vibe. And you could be changing, right? You could transform it into different style in this time in your life. What type of professional image do you want to portray? You will be like this probably at least for the next 5 to 10 years. And I try many different styles. I try to be comfortable. I wear blue jeans, and that's me. I wear blue jeans and a jacket, and that's my style. And does it change? Sometimes, yes, it does. But I don't go from wearing this to shaving my head, for example. When you're on camera, beside from speaking, right, you have these nonverbal cues. You see that I use my hands all the time, and that's natural, and that is okay. But you also want to be aware of the type of nonverbal cues that you use. For example, you want to maintain eye contact with your audience. So for me, my audience is the camera. I'm speaking to you, but I'm speaking through the lens of the camera. So I'm looking at you, right? I'm not looking on the side. I'm not looking on the side like this. I'm not looking to that side. I have another camera here. I can also look here. But you want to maintain that contact. You want to make sure you know your hand gesture. You don't want to be pointing at people, because nobody like to be point at, right? And certain culture, look at hand gesture differently. And all this, you want to learn. If you want to deep dive into that, please check out our Crush It on Camera program. The link is in the description below. And you can learn more about hand gesture, about how to sit, how to lean into the camera. And I have many different episodes in this channel where you can search through and even look at some of our guests who come on Mastery Podcast. Now, not everyone that we interview have been through the Crush It on Camera program. Most of them has, and some of them has not. Some of them just come with that skill already. The next thing is staging. You want your staging to reflect your brand, to reflect that professionalism. Create a space in your home office. Right now, I'm in my bonus room. I have these lights and my notes here. I have professional camera here. I have my iPhone here. So you want to make sure that you create that professionalism, that brand quality, brand vibe, right? That's what Melanie, one of my friends, would say. You want to create that vibe that reflect your brand, reflect your personality. And for me, I work hard at getting to know where to put the lights, getting to know my cameras, getting to know my mic. And this is something that over time, being authentic is one thing, right? To capture it in the way that you really relate to your audience and portray that professionalism side of you, it doesn't mean you're being fake. It means this is your brand. This is your authenticity, and you are showing up professionally as a coach, as a healthcare provider, as a spiritual coach, as a life coach, as someone who is here professionally to provide value for your audience, for your potential client. And you want to reflect that this is how I am as Mastery Podcast, as Dr. Sass. Is there another silly side of me? Yes. Do I make joke and flip my eyes and something me and my husband joke around and monkey around? Yes, we do that, and that's just human. But that doesn't mean you bring that into your camera unless that is what you do. But and anyway, you can see that I work hard at creating this environment to make sure it is calm, it is quiet, there is nobody around. It's only one person in here, which is me, and that's it. And you want to feel comfortable on camera, right? That is my next tip. What do you do to feel comfortable? Some people get anxious, and some people just don't know what to do with their hands. For example, again, if you want to dive a little bit deeper and have some more training in this, check the description below. We have a training called Crush It on Camera, where we help support you with your brand message and with what to do with your hands and how to stand and sit in front of camera and stuff like that. Let's go back to being comfortable on camera. What does that mean? You want to practice breathing exercise, the mind, body, spirit connection. If you want to put on your headset and listen to calm music for a minute or two, and turn on your I have my notes here, which is on my laptop. You can turn on the music. Go to YouTube and just type in calm music, meditation music, and just close your eyes for like 30 seconds. And you put yourself in that flow state, and you'll be comfortable. Wear something that is comfortable. And if I'm comfortable with this, and I'm comfortable with a little bit of makeup, not a lot, like some people are more comfortable putting more makeup on. For me, I'm like, take 5 minutes and put the makeup on to make sure that I don't have my shiny forehead and stuff like that. And that doesn't mean I walk around like this all the time. Being authenticity, when you are on camera, meaning you also want to look your best, right? You don't want to roll out the bed and, with stuff like in your eyeball and, don't brush your teeth and stuff like that. You want to appear professional and be comfortable in your skin. Wear the clothes that you are most comfortable in and still maintain that professionalism. So these 6 tips will really help you get started on how to be authentic on camera, to be comfortable, to find your voice. And if you want more training, you can search through our YouTube channel here, or you can check out our Crush It on Camera program, and we definitely can guide you through all this stuff, which is sometimes it could be a lot, especially for people who are just starting out. And if you find this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up, click follow and subscribe, and comment below. Your support really is very helpful for me to create more positive impact in the world. And thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Sass, and I can't wait to see you shine. And until next time, keep being authentic and keep inspiring others. That's it. Bye for now.